Now, fans of classic rock should make their way to Glór early next month, because Rock Rising, the supreme classic rock show, returns to the Ennis venue on the 7th of February. The show will feature timeless anthems from some of the great bands of years gone by. And with me this morning is Paul Cantillon from Rock Rising. Paul, thanks for popping by.
Morning, Ellen.
Good morning to you too. So this is the fourth year in a row that Rock Rising is coming to Ennis. How did this all kick off? Because not all of you, but some of you are involved with the very well-known band Big Generator. But this is like an add-on to that, albeit a much bigger complement in terms of the group.
Yeah, basically we just had an idea that we seen years ago from one of our favourite acts in London, which was actually the classic rock show. These were the first people that did this type of thing. And a few years later we said, we could do this. And we knew the other guys involved. We had been involved with them over the years. We'd worked with Eric, who's now a full-time member of the show. And we met Kevin, and Jamie is actually living in Shannon. So just out of friendships, and we all had the same idea. We wanted to do this. I mean, classic rock is our genre. And basically, like-minded people, 7 of us got together, put the show together, and still loving it.
So when we're talking classic rock, I mean, we heard from the Eagles just there. So the Eagles, Thin Lizzy, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Journey, these kind of bands.
Journey, Queen, Jovi, Guns N' Roses, the usual. All the stuff we kind of grew up listening to, and one of my favourite, Deep Purple.
Lovely. So, I mean, look, you've a lot of bands and classic material to choose from. How does that work? Because there are 7 of you. So, well, look, I suppose you're going to be playing quite a few songs, so everyone will get a little flavour of, you'll agree on a lot of bands, maybe some will favour one band more than others would.
I think the normal way is like we all put in our 2 cents, and then you have to have an MD. And the MD is Dave. He's the lead guitar player, an amazing musician. And so it kind of comes down, we kind of leave it then from what we've chosen down to Dave and Liam, see which are the most possible to do, as in, the best version of that's as close to the original. And we go with that. So we're all kind of happy. We all have songs which we prefer individually. But as a whole, I think the overall show and the overall set, for me, is spot on.
But of course, with these bands, as we heard there from the Eagles, the musicianship,
exactly.
And look, there aren't many that come better than Don Felder and Joe Walsh when it comes to twin guitar action. But all the groups we mentioned, incredible musicians. So you guys clearly know your chops, because when you're taking on these big anthems, these rock classics, they have to be performed immaculately.
Yes, a lot
of rehearsals, a lot of practice,
a lot of home practice, lots of arguments in the nicest way. But I think it's because we all love it so much. I think you want to do it and want to do the best version you can do of the people you've kind of grown up with, look up to. I mean, they're my heroes, and you want to emulate them as best you can.
So this is the 4th year that you're going to be coming to Glór. Year upon year, do you try, is there an element of, there's certain rock classics that you just have to play, but there's some that, because you want to change up the set for yourselves, and because there's so many classic songs, you want to introduce others into the set.
Well,
how does that work?
It's a mixture. For us, it's a mixture of trying to keep the production updated, and we're very lucky to have a company called Spain AV, who are 2 brothers, which are good friends of ours, who are located in Nina, which is not too far away for us. So it's the constant upgrade of the lighting system, of the sound. To me, that's a big part of the show as well, because people want to hear good sound, they want to see a good light show. And this year, poor Ozzy left us, so we have a tribute to him. There's always something coming up that you can go, that'd be perfect for next year. So we do sit down and kind of change up the set. It might be the same artist, but we could change the song, and that's a lot for our own sanity as well. So that's kind of what we think.
Not that I'm asking you to reveal all the secrets of the set list, but are you going solo Ozzy, or are you going for one of my favourite bands, Black Sabbath?
Solo was this time, but Black Sabbath has been mentioned as well.
Look, like I say, you're spoiled for choice.
That's true. Yeah.
You don't just play in Ireland. I mean, you play abroad as well. How did that? Did all that come off the back of Big Generator success, or did people just catch wind abroad? I know you play in Germany, places like that of the show and kind of how great it was.
Well, look, basically over the years, through Big Generator, we built up contacts. And, friends of friends of friends. And we got a very good contact, a guy called Christian, really nice guy. His company had heard of the band through another Irish setup that go over to him. And basically took the chance. And it's been building. And now we have sold out shows over there. Last tour was great. The tour before that was very successful as well. And he's hoping to actually branch out maybe into Denmark, possibly Sweden and Norway as well. Maybe Austria, and we spent a lot of years playing in Holland, so we have our own people over there, so it's just kind of through Big Generator through the years we've built up a lot of stuff, and they have the show, they've seen the show. I've had my friends from Holland to see it, so they're going to try get us in there as well.
Okay, might be careful about going to Denmark. Who knows who else will be in there in the coming period?
Who'll own it?
Who'll own it exactly?
I know, yeah.
Like a 7-piece band, that's not a small operation.
Not a small operation.
And you mentioned the light, the show, stage show is a big part of it as well. The stage has to be quite. I mean, Glór quite comfortably take you.
That's
but
a fantastic stage, actually. The Glór.
Yeah, what is it like? What is it like previous years playing in Glór? How did the crowd react?
Well, I have to say the last few years have been amazing. Luckily, because I'm based in Kilkishen, which is Ennis, which is Clare. I mean, Liam is in Clare, he's in Shannon. I mean, Dave's in Limerick. I know James has gone back up to Donegal, but he was in Limerick as well. So we're all kind of based around this area.
Kind of hometown show.
It's kind of a hometown show for us. That now, and we did UL during the year, which is, I'm originally from Limerick, and that was amazing for me to do the university. It was my parents, they're both 81, they came to the gig. That was fantastic.
What was that like for them? I suspect they're not big like Thin Lizzy Journey fans, or
not really,
through you, or they.
Yeah, but my mum has been still ringing me every second. I really enjoyed that show. When are you back? And it's just great to see. Like I have to say, the age group, even in the Glór, are like from 7 to 70, which to me is amazing. I mean, even over the weekend we had a sellout show in Derry and in Armagh, and I couldn't get over the kids, and then people kind of more closer to my parents' age. But what a lot of people forget is even a classic like Sweet Child of Mine, it's 30 years old.
Stop.
You know what I mean?
You're making me feel old saying this, Paul. But I guess that points to trends will change, music may change, but songs like Sweet Child of Mine or Smoke in the Water or Another Brick in the Wall or whatever it might be, Jailbreak, they never go out of fashion.
Classic is a good song is a good song in whatever genre, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's the classic genre we like, and look, if you're not going to, Smoke in the Water will never die. I mean, you give love a bad name, but they'll never die. As you said, Black Sabbath, Paranoid, whatever.
And for you guys as well, seeing young people out there rather than grey-haired old cronies like myself, it makes it better.
But that amazes us. I mean, there was kids between 7 and 12. At the shows, and they were like blown. I was grateful. I mean, they're the future. You know what I mean?
They'll be the next Rock Rising.
I'm hoping so. Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. So look, you're playing on the 7th of February. People can get tickets from Glór. Where else is it a tour? I know you've mentioned Derry there.
Yeah, we're in
Germany. We touched on.
Yeah, Wexford the night before the Glór. And where's after that? We have Charleville, Clonmel. I know we're back up the country. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, check out the website. They're going to be around, and someone who's looking forward to seeing you is Pat in Ennis. Says, good morning, Alan. I went to see Rock Rising last year. It was the best show I've ever seen. Any Deep Purple this year. Looking forward to the 7th. Well, Pat, Paul did mention earlier on Deep Purple, one of his favourites, so I'm sure there'll be something in there. Paul Cantillon from Rock Rising, thank you very much for joining us.
For having us yet again.
Sure, there's no bother at all, anytime, and loads of people looking forward to that show, no doubt about it.